Hey everybody! It's Tuesday again, so I'm back for another 10-minute Tuesday. And tonight I want to talk about green cleaning and how to know if the products you're currently using to clean your house are actually dirty products. So I recently gave this as a talk at one of my monthly meetings that I have with some of my health-minded individuals and essential oil users and people who like to learn about healthy products and healthy living. So this is going to be kind of a abbreviated version of that, but hopefully you can get something out of it. And this is a great talk for anybody who has skin and who has lungs because a lot of times our cleaning products can get into our body systems through our skin contact and also through just breathing normally, especially as we're cleaning. So tonight I'm going to go over some information about cleaning and how you can clean that up a little bit in your household. So there are more than 100,000 chemicals on the market today. Over 3,000 of them are used in our household products. And the Toxic Substance Control Act of 1976 actually grandfathered in a lot of those substances, and lots of those are actually banned outside of the United States. So what that means to us is they haven't had a lot of significant testing to see how they're going to affect us over the long term, which is a little bit scary. And the most dangerous chemicals in our home come from things that we believe are actually helping us clean our household. So these are air fresheners like plug-ins or sprays. This is chemical cleaning supplies like drain cleaners, oven cleaners, furniture polish, laundry and dishwasher detergents, dish soap, and beauty supplies and personal care products as well, like hairspray, gel, shampoo, and deodorant. And the hair and body products are a whole different talk that I'll have to cover at a different time because there's so much that goes into those as well. But tonight I specifically want to focus on cleaning products because as the weather's warming up, a lot of us like to do, the typical spring cleaning. And it'll be about that time where we get into the groove of, okay, let's do an overhaul on the whole house. And we kind of go out and clean as much as we can in as little amount of time as possible. So this is going to be really relevant information to you as we go into the spring season here. But these chemical cleaning products that we have can have numerous negative effects on our bodies, and with prolonged exposure or repeated use, which a lot of us have because we buy and love the same products for years and years, they can actually weaken our lungs, disrupt our hormones, cause skin sensitivities, even lead to serious health complications. This is anywhere from simple stuff up to, cancer and even more widespread than that. So this isn't, I'm not overreacting when I talk about this. A lot of this is scary to think about, but it's great to be an informed consumer, and that's always been my wish for everybody is to just educate yourself and make an informed choice when you go out there and buy products for your household. Because we can't live in a completely toxin-free environment, a toxin-free life. We can't really control what happens when we're outside of our houses, the things we come in contact with as we're out in the world, but what we can control is what's in our household and the products that we choose to buy and we choose to use around our families, our kids, our babies, our pets even, and how that might be affecting those people without us even knowing about it. So I'll just go over a simple example of something that you might not know about is really harmful to you can be air fresheners. And lots of them, they're pretty common, just, the regular sprays even, especially the plug-ins as well. But most of them are marketed as being able to eliminate odors. And when in actuality, they're masking the bad smell. They're not actually eliminating it at all. They're actually just covering it up with something else that's more of an overpowering perfume concoction, has lots of fragrances, and some of them even contain temporary nerve deadening agents that affect the way your olfactory nerve works. That's the one that's in your nose, goes straight to your brain, and so it actually just tricks your nose into thinking the odor's gone when it's really not. That's pretty scary. If it can be that powerful just in, a small instance as far as smelling it, how that can be affecting your body in the long term is something we need to think about. And beside the fragrances added to those air fresheners, there's other ingredients in there as well that are often been linked to cancer, reproductive and developmental issues, skin, eye, and lung irritation, allergies, and even neurotoxicity. And if you're not familiar with that term, that means it's actually poisoning your central nervous system. And if that does a lot for your body, your day-to-day functioning, we need our central nervous system to be in tip-top shape to function. So, friends, this is not good for us. This is not good. So some of my recommendations are to take note of any chronic or unusual symptoms that you might be having, stuff that maybe has been creeping up, that you've been dealing with for a while, that maybe are kind of unexplained. This could be things like fatigue, inability to focus, trouble sleeping, chronic inflammation, unexplained pain, or trouble breathing, especially while you're cleaning with your current products. Even things like skin issues, adult acne, hot flashes, and even stress. Stress can be something that comes off of using certain chemicals for a long time. And if you have any of those symptoms that seem to you unusual and you can't figure out where they're coming from, it might be time to investigate what you're using and what you're allowing inside your house and how that could be affecting your health and wellness. So, are you inadvertently harming yourself or your kids or your pets every time that you clean your house? Which is pretty scary to think about. None of us want to be doing that. We want to be helping our families live a healthy life and thrive. So how can we find out if what we're currently using is actually a bad product, a dirty product? There's something that I've been using for several months now. I heard about it from a friend, and it's gained some pretty widespread attention. It's been featured in lots of magazines. But there's actually an app that you can download on your phone. It's really handy, and it's called Think Dirty. And it's called that because it wants to help you think about all the products that you're using and how they might not be as clean as you think they are. So I'll put a link up in the comments to the Think Dirty app so you make sure you get the right one. It is for you to basically get on there, you download it, it's a free app, you search for products, or you can just scan barcodes of current products. So, think about your shower spray or your countertop spray or your toilet cleaner. You can just scan the barcode and it'll come up with a rating system. And what it does is it rates products between 0 to 10, and the higher the number, the worse off it is for you. And it will also give you a breakdown of what's in there that might be carcinogenic, things that might have developmental or reproductive toxins in them, or other things that maybe are known allergens or immunotoxins, which are not good for our immune system. And it reviews each ingredient individually. So a lot of the products that you're going to review and scan are going to have fragrance as a number one bad product, because a lot of different things go into fragrance, and I can talk about that, a whole different 10-minute Tuesday. But it'll break down every single product so that you can know and decide on whether or not that product is great for you and your family. And it'll go over the common names of each ingredient, what it's used for, the health impacts of the ingredient, an explanation for the rating that it got, and warnings from any regulatory agencies, which is really great to read about. And my favorite part is they link to different articles and sources that explain more about why this is a bad product for you. So I am all about research. I am a big researcher, a big trying to find information for myself. And so this is a really great source to be able to just go in there and click on a link and go to an article that tells me more about it. And what's really cool about the Think Dirty app too is after you've scanned and read read the review of the numbers, you can go on to what they have is another tab that's called Top Picks, and it'll even make suggestions for you for items that are similar to that product but might be a little cleaner for you to use. And then I just go through and I scan all my products. And what's really great is, since this is an app and it's on my phone, even while I'm at the store, if I need to buy something, if I run out of something normal and I need to buy something as a replacement in the meantime, I can scan stuff on the go and decide in the moment, is this good for me? Is it bad for me? And I can make a healthier choice while I'm there. So another suggestion that I have, so use the Think Dirty app. That's really great. Another suggestion is to just switch to better products. So whatever it suggests, or go out and do your own research for some greener products that you can use. Switch over. My motto has always been, as I use something, and it, whatever is currently in my system or my cabinet, as I use it, I get rid of it and I buy something else new to replace it. So I'm not going out there and kind of doing an overhaul of my whole cabinets at once, which can be expensive and time consuming. I kind of use it as I go, and the next time I go to buy that same product, I make a healthier choice. I also make a lot of my own cleaning products. Now that's not feasible for some people, but good old baking soda and vinegar can go a long way in a household as far as cleaning based on the application. And then the last thing I like to do is, is buy the Thieves Cleaning Solution, the Thieves Household Cleaner from Young Living. And this is a multi-purpose cleaner, and I love this. And basically it's a solution that you dilute down to the strength that you need it for the job that you're doing. So what this is, I use this for windows, mirrors, toilets, floors, countertops, basically any hard surface in my house. I use the Thieves cleaning solution for it, and it's really great. And why it's so great is I trust the company that it comes from. So that's another suggestion. Go out there and find a company that you trust their integrity, you trust their products, you trust the ingredients that they're using. And Young Living is one of those for me. And so I know that what I'm getting is a plant-based product that's going to be helpful to me, not harmful. And it actually contains ingredients that are naturally made. They're naturally good at just cleaning for you. So you don't have to go out and buy these chemical cleaning products when we have natural things available to us, like vinegar or baking soda. Those are really easy. And things like things that are infused with essential oils. The stuff that's made to just be great at cleaning. It's God made, so it's wonderful. So that's what one of the things that I do too. And the whole goal for me and for educating other people is we need to become informed consumers, making those educated choices for what products are coming into our household and are used around our loved ones. Because using greener products and making those choices helps us have a smaller toxic load on our bodies, helps us live healthier, helps us live happier and longer. And we can actually feel confident that the products we're using are not actually doing more damage than the dirt that we're trying to clean up, because that just seems like an oxymoron that we want to avoid. So that's my 10-minute Tuesday on green cleaning. I'll post some links in the comments for all the stuff I talked about, and I would love to hear about some of your current green cleaning choices that you're making, and if you got anything great out of this talk, and if you try out the Think Dirty app, I would love to hear about that too. So thanks guys, see you all next week for another 10-minute Tuesday.